Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Sip and Key with the busy Angel Joleen. First of all, who is it? Is it Mistress Joleen?
It is. Mistress Joleen is
Oh
here.
my god!
Do you like? Do you like?
First of all, understatement. This is giving a love. This is giving a stan. When I was in your video the other day, was that today? But I think I saw it the first time. Was it yesterday? But you look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. I got new hair.
Yes. Well, it's your same hair, but some of it's gone.
Some of it's gone. I got bangs. I haven't had bangs since I got married. So you can push them to the side. You can push them. Curtain bangs.
I remember those photos
fringe.
with the bangs. I was like, thank God she got rid of those things. But
I look good in bangs. I can't help it. I look good in all the hairs.
Yo, put your blowjos in the chat for us. Let us know. We have missed you all.
Oh my God.
So very much. But life been lifing. Life has been lifing for both of us. So we want to thank you all for your continued support. People have let us know, like, where the hell y'all at? But people have to have messy lives for us to have messy lives. And they just been doing the same old. So we really don't we're not caring that much anymore. They're doing the same old over there. Oh my God. Before I start getting into like us talking and stuff, you want to introduce the show, I guess.
Welcome everyone back to Sip and Key, the show where best friends Busy and Joleen talk about all things from internet drama, YouTube drama. I guess that would fall under internet drama. We also talk about our favorite television shows, pop culture things, anything that kind of suits our fancy, anything that we find interesting, we talk about. We're just best friends having a conversation. And you guys are here to watch and be our friends as well. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. And if you want to support the channel further than liking or subscribing, Busy, what can they do?
You can send a super chat. You can send a cash app. You can drive by my house and throw hundreds just at the door and don't tell me who you are. You know, some people send pizzas. I say drop off a stack and then leave. And don't tell us who you are. I would love that for me.
That sounds so good. So good. Thank you, ladies. Let's get right into it and just bring it back to the old school because we're old fools who are so cool. Because I heard you before we were starting, I was feeding my fur babies and Busy was singing Fergalicious. So we're all officially old. Let's do a good old-fashioned attendance call. Attendance call. Let me know what kind of meat you're chewing on. Is it rare? Is it medium rare? Or is it well done just like my tea? Attendance call. Let me know what kind of meat you're chewing on. Is it rare? Is it medium rare? Or is it well done just like my tea? Just kidding, it's stale and only I get paid.
Y'all, so tell us what you're sipping on, where you're sipping on it from, and what's your weird social media or YouTube tiki-taki obsession. This week I've gone down a rabbit hole for ramen. And
ramen noodles?
Yes. And I've been watching people do like
ramen's so good.
Different ramen recipes. Like it tastes better when you I've learned how to make a bone broth and like a chicken stock broth and a beef broth, and then you I even learned how to make ramen noodles.
Like to enhance them?
Yes. I've gone down a rabbit hole for ramen. So like I have a lot of ramen recipes now that I cannot wait to try, and I'm so excited to try. Um, so like I think we all had top ramen, but this is like traditional ramen
Mhm.
noodles where there's a really good broth. You put some meat on it, some peppers, and it's just I've been obsessed with
I
watching those.
love ramen. I love pho. I love all of
I
it.
cannot find anybody who does pho here.
Really?
Yeah.
In the DC area?
Well, my area. I
I
didn't say
mean, I
any.
know your area, but it's not that far of a drive. I've been to your
Yeah, I
area.
don't think that they're going to be doing it here, but I could go into I could start to go into the city because I want to. I do like when people eat. Oh, I used to have misophonia, but clearly I don't anymore.
What is misophonia again? Because everyone's saying they have it this year with Big Brother, because of the um people eating on the mic and then also the kissing of Corey
That's
and
what it is.
America.
It's the irritation of like sounds.
My friend Jake has that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I used to be, and I think that I still am, which is weird because I was downstairs with Tata Bay yesterday, and he was eating something, and it was like, and I was thinking to myself, ew. But I would definitely turn on the TV, and that's what he'll hear if he was like if I was watching something, because there are certain
Yeah,
people who
because
do mukbangs, yes,
yeah, you
and
like
I'm
the
like all in.
mukbangs. Like with
I'm
that one
all
guy,
in.
avocado, so avocado to avocado.
Oh my god,
He
we
eats
should
like
talk
that.
about her, the lesbian who
Now
now
he's
has
got
a
a
new.
lesbian.
She got a new girlfriend.
Oh, we have so much to catch up on with
Okay,
internet drama
let me do my
and
soda.
also with there was a 90-day fiance arrest. We got Big Brother stuff to talk about. Syracuse says if you want to support the channel, you can gift memberships to us. Broke ass subs. If anyone does gift memberships, let us know because it doesn't show up in StreamYard.
Okay.
Lil Dern, thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. Haven't had a great day today, but this live helps. Well, we hope that we thank you for your membership.
Thank you, Lil
And then
Durn.
we promise that we will make you laugh, 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 laugh. And some of you are putting your latest obsessions, like Busy said, with YouTube, TikTok, what'd you say, Instagram, just anything. And
What's yours?
let's see, Kendra says MobTube. I actually watched the latest MobTube drama.
Okay. Is it good?
Um, I
Wait,
mean,
Jolene, wait, because I feel like we're gonna get down a rabbit hole. I know my friend very well enough.
yep. So we'll do
Yeah.
our ASMR, but put what you guys have been obsessed with watching because I know what Busy's going to say and I want to hear all about it.
Okay. I haven't done this in so long. I almost
I
forgot about it.
know.
So I'm broke, and I'm broke, but also the holiday season is coming up. I was trying to buy Jolene something that I found, and I said, "Can you please send me your address?" And then yet again, we got off the phone, and she didn't send it to
Did
me.
I send it?
No, because I
Did
told
say.
you
I'll
about
send it right
well,
now.
you told me about those candles, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm found," and I found them, and I was like, "I'm gonna
Are you gonna
send
send me
them."
tampons? Are you gonna send me tampons?
I could do that too
Because
if you
those
want.
are gonna scare me. Don't you
And I was
dare.
like, "Can you send it to me?" But we were on
I'll
the
send it right
phone,
now.
so I should have just
Yeah.
reminded you again. But today I am drinking a Waterloo.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like the grape.
It was on sale, $3 for $6. So I
That's
definitely
a
bought them.
good ass deal.
It was okay. I said Bubly, Waterloo, because Bubly was on sale. They say it's always the same price, 3 for 11. But these were 3 for 6, and I was like, you know what? I'll try it. So this is actually going to be my first time drinking this. So maybe I won't put any lemon in it first. Maybe I'll just take it as is.
You'll want lemon in the grape, but that's up to you. That is up to you, friend.
All right, quiet on the set, Lucas.
I don't even see them.
I woke him up. Oh wait.
Oh, he don't cute. My little teddy's on the ground right here. He's like 3 times the size of Luke.
Looks like you quiet on the set, mister. All right. I haven't done this in so long.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's pretty crispy. I'm gonna try it crispy. Put your crispies in the chat. Yes, Care Bear says crispy AF. AF.
Ooh,
Okay.
this tastes really good.
Yeah, the grape is super good. Okay,
Little Darn, I think they're
hear me
members
more
of
or
mine,
less?
yours.
Can you hear me more? Oh yeah, that's high.
I think Little Darn, I can hear you more. Yeah. Little Darn is like a member of. Put your blowjobs in the comments for Little Darn. I think they're a member of my channel, your channel, and Sip and Key. Like it's a super fan trifecta.
You sweetie wipe the sea. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna turn this shit up.
Okay.
Am I getting louder? Am I getting louder? Am I
You
getting
are
louder?
getting loud. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. Was it crispy? Was it crispy?
It was. I thought you were gonna pour it into a glass. I like for 2 seconds. I thought I heard something, so I was like, "Oh my gosh, she's about to pour it."
I finally bought new glassware since we moved because I got rid of all of our old stuff when we moved.
Yeah.
But I just was buying. I found some really nice ones at Target. These like Threshold.
Can we see them?
And they're way downstairs. I have to go get them.
Oh, I know you're in the West Wing on the 3rd floor.
I'm way upstairs.
That's where
I'm
you're
upstairs now. Ranch style. I'm like you. I got multiple floors. I got lots of hoes in different area codes.
What flavor are you drinking? Because I'm having grape right now, and this is really good.
This is one of my favorites, Waterloo, and it's a cherry limeade. Waterloo has become my new go-to. Love it, love it, love it. This one, the blackberry lemonade, is so good, and I have a brand new bubble water.
Okay.
That is about to sponsor us. I'm gonna make it so.
What is it?
It is now I just forgot what it's called. What's the one I always drink? You guys know what I'm talking about on my channel.
Sponsoring us.
It's like dead water. No, what's it called? Death water. Water by death.
I've never heard of it.
Deadly water. Water death. I forget. I'm all thinking about it. But it comes in like tall boy cans, and they have sparkling water and regular water.
Okay.
And then they have different flavors. So far, I haven't found a flavor I liked, but the sparkly water is so refreshing. What the hell is it? It's Liquid Death. Thank you, Carolyn. I knew someone would know. Right. Liquid Death. I drink it all the time, but I couldn't remember.
It's my favorite water. I love it the most.
It's the best. It's the best thing. Okay, let's take a look at what people's latest obsessions are. Okay, so
well, you didn't tell us what yours was. So yeah, put in your comments, you guys. What is your latest obsession? Whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Twitter, Instagram. What is your favorite like weird obsession right now? I said mine was looking up top ramen recipes. What's yours, Joleen?
My favorite obsession right now. I'm going to show it to you. Are you ready? Okay. So it's these 3 people and seeing them in the
Wait,
flesh.
is this Water by Snoop?
Liquid Death is Water by Snoop? It is?
Okay, somebody look.
I don't think so.
While we're going through it. So. Okay.
Someone, if you don't mind looking this up. So all docs, no docs. My favorite thing is doing comedy shows and having people who are friends of Sip and Key and watch Lizzie and Joleen.
All caught it up with you.
We got Daddy's Disappointment. We got Renee. We got PMR. We got all the hoes. And it was so fun and so nice to be able to. Well, I've met Daddy's Disappointment before. She's come to shows. I mean, we go way back. We go way back.
Yeah.
But as far as Renee and PMR, I have never met them in person. And let me tell you, it was so fun. There were so many people that came out from YouTube.
Your signed shirts and because I know you normally do that with the. Did you give them a free signed shirt?
You know, I don't have any shirts. We have Sip and Key shirts that we barely make money on because we got to give so much to the people that actually make the damn shirt.
It's coming back though. That merch, you guys stay.
Well, can we make some money off it this time? Because I never saw $1.
Yeah, I mean, Tamon's the one who's paying for all of it. So
that's the thing. Our cost is so high.
Yeah, the cost is. He's like, no, I'm done. And I said, I convinced him, and I said, just give us 2 more months. Use your creativity. Me and Joleen are going to come back because it's a monthly fee we get charged for a lot of services to do that, put that stuff. So he's paying like $150 a month. But I was like, okay, just give us 2 more months. I promise you'll get your money. He's not going to get his money back.
Well, no, but because we got to pay for this and this and this and everything. So all the money we make goes right back into it. We got to find a better way. But anyways, I'll give you a short rundown of the mob. YouTube stuff that Kendra says, I think I know what you're talking about. There was a guy who's like fat and bald and Sicilian, and he was allegedly beat up by, remember Johnny Return of the Mac, who was flirting with Jen Bailey once
The
upon a
one
time?
who
Cemetery
does
Jen?
videos in a dungeon. It looks like he's in a dark room.
Yeah, but he's in his living room.
Have you ever driven by a house? Like, for so many people that I see online who have videos and like it's blue and purple. Like, have you ever driven by in a neighborhood by a house and you've driven by and you just see like this purple hue coming from someone?
Yeah, you'll see it from my office. Like if you drive by my house at night, you will see when I just have this light on, this cool Lulu sent me this off my Amazon wish list. Thank you so much, live on air. I have to get something to stop the glare though. And someone told me what to get.
Yeah, but outside of her, I mean, outside of you, have you seen it in other people's? Because I think it's so weird.
Teenagers.
I never see it.
Jill goes, your office from the outside looks like a damn teenage bedroom up there.
That's what I said.
Because we were walking the dog and that sounded sexy, but it wasn't. It was just walking the dog. And he was like, I was like, look how cool my room looks. He's like, it looks like we have a teenager. So anyways, Johnny Return of the Mac and somebody else, someone who's a pizza man or something, allegedly, and maybe a couple other mob tubers went to this guy's house, allegedly, this is what they're claiming, and beat him up. And then he showed himself. I don't, because they're like, I'll beat you up. No, beat you up. You want to be tough guy, tough guy. So then they tough guyed him, but I guess they jumped him, allegedly.
That's not tough.
Yeah. So I was just like, it was a lot. I only watched one live about it and I was like, I'm out. I can't. It wasn't fun because there was like blood and a possible broken nose. And I get too grossed out. So, yeah. Okay. What else are people saying?
She says, drinking iced tea, living that TCM life. I've been watching super random things on TikTok. Well, what are they like? That does not help us, Lace.
I'll tell you what I've been obsessed with. Are you ready?
Yes, go ahead.
The David Beckham Netflix documentary.
The most boring documentary I've ever watched in my whole
You did not. It is not boring.
I love Stan. I would have slurped the.
Why was it boring?
That sticky stuff that comes out in the end. I would have eaten it at one point in my life. I was obsessed with David Beckham. He could have slapped me and spit him in. I would not have any issues with it. That's how much I loved him. And then I watched David Beckham and I read the documentary and I realized, oh, he is a football player, so it would make sense for majority of the stuff to be about football. So I was getting bored because I wanted his life, and we went through his career.
But I loved it. And I'm not even like, I used to play like soccer in high school, but that's like the last time I played soccer. So, but I loved it. And I don't know a lot about soccer or football, whatever. Yeah. I don't know about it, but man, it was freaking interesting to get behind the scenes. And maybe it's because Chell just watched, and I watched a couple episodes of it, that not Ted Danson, not Ted.
What is going on with your brain today?
You know what I text you, all the stuff we have going on. Yeah. So it's just like, it's too much. Yeah. I'm tired. Ted Lasso.
Okay.
So I think it's like after that, and then like British culture in general, and then Posh Spice, and then the 90s, and then we're talking soccer. And I forgot, because I was thinking, David Beckham ain't even that. I don't even remember. Like, what's he talking about? And then I was reminded of how much of that guy David Beckham was, and I was like, oh my God. And Posh together, like 90s overload, like late 90s love. However,
how he dragged her.
They dragged each other
in the clip where she's like, working class. He said, oh, working class. Girl, what? Working class? She's like, no, I'm just saying, no. What type of car did your dad drive?
She was like, no, it's working class. It's working class.
When she said it depends, I said, oh, so y'all had multiple vehicles?
Mm-hmm.
They were driving. What was the name of the vehicle? Oh, you wouldn't remember right now.
It wasn't a Chevy, a Rolls Royce. I remember.
It was a Rolls Royce.
Chell saw that in the clip for it, and he was like, oh, that does look kind of good. So I watched it by myself. I binged it. Yeah. I thought it was so great, but I want to get your thoughts. They hit a little bit on when he went to play for Real Madrid, and they went to Spain, and that was their most unhappy time.
Can we at least acknowledge it first before it goes too far up?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Eileen. She said, I'll come to a show when you're in SoCal. Make it to Arizona. First of all, don't tell her where to go.
Well, first of all, if you're going to be around in the Hollywood, if she's going to be around in the Hollywood area, I'm going to be doing another show with Zach Peter on November 19th at the Bourbon Room with more Bravo celebrities and fun. So go check that out. That's going to be fun. And then next Monday, I'll be at the Hollywood Improv for Mermaid Comedy Hour.
Maybe you'll see one of us. Yo, thank you so much, Eileen. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Eileen. So when they were talking about the cheating stuff, I feel like they didn't really address it, but they addressed it just enough for me to go, oh, that shit's true. I don't remember cheating allegations.
I don't remember it either.
So so he did it? Is that what they're saying in there? He never said he did.
They never dove into it. And they also never dove into whether or not Posh Spice likes to take it up the bum.
Yeah, because that's what they were saying at the games. Here's what I was shocked at.
How did adversity Posh Spice?
Well, and what they had to get over, with David Beckham, he was just such he had this crazy rise, and they recruited him young and he was so good, but then he made one mistake at the World Cup, got a red card, got kicked out of the game, and then UK turned on him, and he thought it was something that would a scandal where they thought, oh, it'll last a week or two, and it was lasting.
Oh, those people were hating him.
And then they were hating Posh.
You hate the girl. I love the girl who she came to the thing on crutches and said David Beckham.
I know. That was kind of funny. Listen, that I could get down with, that kind of trolling. But I was thinking about him having to endure so much hate on that level, and we cover a lot of drama people who get in fights and cause drama and then go, everyone's hating on me. But this guy literally just played the sport he was meant to play, and people loved him, and he made one mistake, and the guy that he allegedly kicked, on purpose, allegedly, even said in his interview that he was trying to provoke and get a reaction. Right. And that happens in soccer. I used to slide tackle all the time, and it got to a point where sometimes I wasn't going for the ball.
Do you have I hate you.
And then I would get
you playing soccer?
I think I got a red card before.
Man, I definitely should. Because you were barely on the the cheerleading team, and you had a jacket.
Well, I was in 7th grade. I was a cheerleader, and then I quit. I was like, this isn't that fun. And I had to dance in front of the whole school to What About Your Friends?
You had the jacket there. So I want to see.
It said Fletcher. They didn't even get me one with my own name on it.
I remember.
I don't even know who Fletcher is to this day, but that is not
I want to see
my last name.
Of you. Nana, if you're watching, we need photos of Joleen playing soccer.
I have team photos. Yeah. I have photos.
I would love.
Really? It's nothing special. It's a brown hair and a bob.
You are special. It's you. And I want to see you younger, 40 years ago, and
40 years ago, I'm gonna stab you. Oh my gosh.
I think that we would love to see. I think that your fans it would be great to see. So if
maybe we'll bring some throwback pictures next episode, and we can share.
That would be great. I could bring some throwback pictures.
Because I've seen some throwbacks of Busy, and I was like, oh dang.
Oh no. Sometimes I'm thinking, why did anybody not pick those color contacts? Oh my God! Somebody should have beat me up. Okay.
What color were they?
I had gray contacts and blue.
Oh,
who did I think I was?
Color contacts are social suicide. What are you doing? We all know that.
Beat me, really should have beat me up. But we would love
kind of
that. I just thought it was boring. I'm sorry. I thought it was good. I was in love with David Beckham. I stopped being in love with him once he started to try to do this rugged thing. He got all those tattoos all the way up to his neck and stuff, and I was like, ew.
Really? It works for him.
You said what?
It works for him. Am I really low? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, making sure that I didn't screw up my volume because I never play with it for that reason. All right, keep going. Rugged, you didn't like. I liked him with longer hair. I liked him when he shaved his hair. I liked him when he had little 90s wet looking bangs in his face like this.
Out though without the tattoos. Because he already gave that, even though his voice is like this. He already gave the masculine, but his voice is just very high.
You did not expect his voice to be like that. Did you ever see the Ollie G episode where Ollie G roasts him for his voice? He has Posh Spice and David Beckham on there, and Ollie G. It's pretty funny. So look it up on YouTube, you guys, if you haven't seen it. It's
because he talks really high, and when
he
started talking, I was thinking to myself, I did not know you sounded like that. I think I was just lusting after him like an Abercrombie and Fitch model. It just wasn't
Yeah.
But outside of that, I mean, soccer's not that big here. It's actually very horrible.
But it's
And it
so
shouldn't be called
big.
soccer. I really want to know why they changed the name from football to soccer.
Yeah.
Is it because football was called football
Oh,
first
yeah.
here, and then that's why they had to call soccer? Because this game
Mhm.
is literally played with your feet.
This is where you
And
get the hard-hitting questions on Sip and Key. We really wanna know this shit. Well, it's surprising that soccer here's what shows, like, you're just a speck of dust inside a giant's eye in the world, is the fact that soccer is, like, such a big deal. Countries shut down. Like they said,
everywhere.
wars take breaks for, soccer. And in America, I had no idea. I'm just living over here, growing up in Minnesota, like, "No, that ain't shit." And there's more people watching soccer that will ever watch a combination of pretty much all the shows and comedians combined in
Yeah.
America.
I learned about football more so, and I try to just keep calling it that because that's what it's really called. I'm not
Well,
going
our
to use the
football
American
is
name.
really weak
Ours
compared to
ours suck. But when I
theirs.
went to
You have to have
Howard,
skills
yeah,
and
when I went to
finesse.
Howard, you see black people from all different backgrounds. And we have, well, clearly a large African actually aspect,
What?
an
I'm just kidding.
international aspect at Howard University. So on our campus, there would just be people playing football.
That's awesome.
And I was thinking, like, we don't even take this sport seriously, and they would get
No.
so invested in it.
Mhm.
So it's always cool when, I mean, it was just really strange that it's not a big thing here, but to them, they're like, oh no, who cares about like these other sports? Like, it's so huge everywhere else in America. Is just, we don't even call it the same thing. That's how detached we want to be from it.
Really, and the whole world is just like the amount of people that are in their stadiums. And then in the documentary, when David Beckham went to the LA Galaxy and they still had it was so bad, and they still had the football lines, and he was like, I couldn't even read the field because they didn't even cover up all the football lines. And I've never watched football, so like American football, so I don't know what the 30-yard line is at this point. So he's trying to take a kick, and he's like, I don't know if I'm inbounds, out of bounds, because you got double lines. And I'm thinking, they
He did
paid
it
that
for the
man
money. It was
$250 million to come play, and they couldn't. I would be like, you can take a mill of my 250, and can you redo this field?
Take the lines out.
But I don't know if it's just like I'm close to my period or something, but I found it moving. I found it kind of
I
inspirational,
found it endearing when he was
endearing.
in the other country, and even the coach like didn't want him to practice with the other members of
Yes.
the game. And what I did find endearing, what showed him in a different light for me, was when he was like, I wanted to be there, and I wanted them to know that I wanted to be there, and I was going to keep practicing. And it wasn't because he was trying to act better than anyone else. That it was just what the coach was doing, which was really weird at the time. But he still dedicated to running laps and doing all of the work. And I was thinking to myself, that's actually kind of amazing. Like, for the way that they tried to separate you, and you still were like, I want to show my teammates that I'm here for you all, and I'm here for this team, and I'm dedicated, and I'll do whatever I need to do. For months he was doing that. And that was the part that I was like, he's a really good guy, and he loves this game.
Right. So either it was a really inspirational, endearing documentary, or we just fell for a giant David Beckham commercial. Either way, I'll take it. I
mean,
know it
I'm
was
here
made
for a
by
David Beckham
him.
circle jerk, but
I
it
wish
wasn't all that.
Well, there was enough drama though in it with their relationship and the moves, and the fact that he kept making these like selfish career decisions, and Posh stayed
That was
around
bothering
for
me.
that shit. I want more into their relationship. And she had all these kids, and if there is this alleged infidelity, I did take a little peek at who the lady is, and she was in the documentary, like in the background, because she was allegedly his assistant at the time. And now it's been 20 some years, and she's married and has kids, but she was a former, I think, model and something else, and very attractive woman. But I was disappointed. And then they addressed it, but they didn't address it. And I guess if they've worked it out, fine.
We don't need to know about
We
it. We
don't need to
bring it up.
know, but you
Exactly.
are doing a documentary about your life.
So talk
And
about screwing the assistant.
Well, no,
Joleen
just
said, talk about having sex with the assistant in the limousine. Talk about it. What happened? You know what I loved? And maybe it's the American in me. when Victoria Beckham was saying how the most safe she felt though was in America when her kids were going to school and no one was bothering them, and
well, because
everyone was in the same
LA,
community, and she didn't have any issues that she had anywhere else, and she felt the safest in America. Which I'm thinking, girl, the people not come up to your door and shoot you and walk away. So, but she said she felt the safest here, and that
because she had money
crazy.
and could live behind walls and behind gates. And then in LA, you know, she's taking her kids to school, and they're used to, you know, big stars, like they became friends with Tom Cruise. So they have rules because they know about paparazzi. I don't know. I'm surprised the UK, they got to have areas where these people, besides out in the countryside, where they can live,
It sounds
where
like
the paparazzi
in
can't.
the UK can slash your throat, take pictures of it, put it in the newspaper, and tell a story about it. It sounds like there's no rules for them.
I thought our paparazzi was bad, but I mean, yeah, with, you know, going all the way back to Princess Di up until Meghan and Harry, and who knows?
Stuff would have changed after Princess Di.
I thought they would too, but not. Pet My Rock, I've had this comment up forever. So Joleen show was amazing. Thank you. Mr. Rock got you security wise. So the show that Daddy's Disappointment and PMR were at, and Renee was at the show earlier, and then he stayed. What? Well, here's the thing. So Renee stayed and we all like talked. I was like, oh, you know, Daddy and PMR are coming. He's like, oh my God. So like we all have to meet. And then, you know, Renee left. He went to the first show. The first show was so great. It was sold out, killer, audience great. Then late shows. Friday, Saturday late shows. I'm telling you, the freaks come out at night. Some dudes rolled up like straight out of 24-hour fitness in their gym clothes. An old man and some younger guys sat in the back. We're causing havoc already to like the female, like the women's staff there. Oh, God, they were already like, allegedly they asked the hostess and some people, they're like, are these comedians even funny? And I think the guy was like an aspiring comedian. So I don't remember exactly how it happened. To get in? Of course.
So you have to pay to get into a show to then disrespect the people on the stage?
People do it all the time. So they're sitting way in the back at this club, right? I can't even see them. There's like a booth back there. Clubs always have these like odd placed booths where it's just to the frick far back where you can't, you know, and it's not, I mean, it was a pretty good sized club, but it wasn't like a huge club. So I'm doing my bit about something, or I don't even really remember, but this guy in the back, he yelled out something.
To you? It was he became a heckler?
I get so many hecklers, but something happened. I don't remember. Anyways, he had an accent. It was like a New York type accent. And I said, oh, where are you from? Like Long Island? This guy lost it. I think I was talking about Shell. And he was like, oh, from Long Island. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know. It just, that's what it sounded like to me. I used to have neighbors from Long Island, whatever. And so I got sassy with him. He got sassy with me. He goes, I don't know, just, you know, I don't know. You can't understand. I go, I can't understand you. Like, it was like a joke, you know, you can't understand him. And then he goes, well, you should be able to understand me because your husband's Mexican. I was like, what the fuck does my husband being Mexican have to do with? So I was like, okay, racist. And it just was, and then he's like, just do your set, honey. And I'm like, I'm going to do my set, but you're talking up during my set. I choose to do this during my set. Like, don't tell me what to do, you know? So it's like a little back and forth.
This is the set, asshole.
And it's just, because they're so far away. Like when people heckle and they're close, you can point them out. I can see them. I can say, oh, do.
But
so all I had to go on.
Those pockets, you can't tell who it's coming from. It could be the owner saying, I really don't even like this lady. I'm about to go in the corner.
The owner, Tom. I'd be like, Tom, that's really rude. Really, I'm going to tell your wife, Linda, that you're doing this. Don't do this, Tom and Linda. Whoa, so all I could get was his voice. But PMR's husband and her, so Daddy and PMR and her husband sat in the front row. And normally I always tell people don't sit in the front row if you know me, because I like to do crowd work and I'm not going to do crowd work on people I know. I didn't tell them that, and they sat them there. I was like, it'll be fun, whatever. I probably won't even have to do much crowd work. I can do like second row. So they're in the front. But PMR's husband, first of all, he's great. Shout out to Mr. Rock. And I have a FUPA joke. He loved it. And now he does the joke himself. But he's tall. So these guys.
Taller than me?
Yes, he is. Like, you wouldn't mess with him tall. Like, he is tall. Wow. Okay. And so I basically was like, oh yeah. And I was like, how tall are you? And I think he said like 6'7" or something. And I was like, so I told the guy, I was like, my friend's 6'7" up here. We don't want to kick your ass. Like, I don't want. So I was using PMR's husband as my security, and he was on board, but he's like a gentle giant, but he's tall and such a sweet guy.
Yeah, where did you become from New Jersey?
I don't know. It's tall. He's tall. I'm like Meredith from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Oh my God, she started
accent.
You're embarrassing yourself. Oh my God,
you're embarrassing yourself.
But this comes into I want to review that show so badly.
We could do it here.
I can't remember people's names, Joleen. I've tried.
Come over on my channel and do it.
I think we're like, I would like, if you want me to come every week to do it with you, I would do it, because
okay, so come do it.
I couldn't do it by myself because I don't remember the people's names.
Oh, I do.
Unpopular opinion, don't like Mary.
Well, I didn't like Mary the first season I watched her, but now I like her because she's adding so much. But she's a horrible friend
for no reason, and that's what's bothering me. Or if she's mean for a reason because I missed it, then that's the thing. But then now you're here and you're still being mean, and then you don't want to do anything that you're at. Like, she comes to the event saying, I don't want to even be here. I just wasted an outfit for this. Like, girl, get a crepe, have a cocktail, and shut up. Like, it's just not. She walks in the door. I hear yapping, and it's a party. Okay, everything. They're playing snow, but I'm not going out there. What are they doing? And then she's trying. What are they doing out there? Is it even fun? They're acting like they're having fun out there. She's at the drag party. Nobody's talking to me. Okay, and well, just come and join us. No, don't make it fake. We're going to a whole restaurant. She's like, I'll stay in here to get McDonald's. Like, it's just, I just can't take her, Joleen.
Oh my God, when one of the girls. So Mary Cosby, the first couple seasons, obviously she wasn't a part of it the second season or the third season. She didn't show up to one of the reunions, so she was out of season, and it was like, oh my God, she's a monster. But when she's come back this season, she at least is participating in that. She's reading the girls. She's just ridiculously. I think we just get who Mary Cosby is. I mean, her first season, her and Jen Shaw got in a fight because she was like, "You smell like hospital," and Jen Shaw's like, "My aunt just lost her leg," and Mary's like, "Okay, but you smell like hospital, and that triggers me, so I'm gonna leave." And then when they went to the Trixie Motel, out here by me, and all that lady said was, "Come sit with us." Mary goes, "Don't talk to me like that. I'm not gonna do it." And she was like, the lady was asking her, who was it? Was it it was Angie K. She's like, "Mary, come over here, sit with us." She's like, "Don't you talk to me like that. You don't know me like that." So she sat behind her and ate her food. I'm sorry.
It's that is mean. I'm sorry. No, Jolie, it's just mean. And I like it better. I would like it better because in this last episode, which was so spicy, I liked it better when she turned around and was like, "Why'd you choose that necklace?" Like, do the shading and the reading, like, involve yourself in what's going on, and then even shade and read them in person. She's nasty to them in person. She doesn't want anybody to sit by her. She doesn't want to eat. She doesn't talk. She wants to eat. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She doesn't want to be around anyone. And then her confessional, she has the best reads, and it's like, this would have ate if you were in person. And when she turned around, it was like, I can't remember what the lady's name is, but she was like, "That's the necklace she chose." And she's like, "What? I like it. It goes with the jacket." "You think so?" Like, that was a read. And I was like, gather her, girl, because she looked a damn mess with that big old jacket and that bulky costume jewelry.
And she knew it was coming. So she was like, "I think it's nice. And here's 10 reasons why I think it's nice. I think it goes with this." And Mary's like, "You think so?" Like,
girl, you look so stupid.
How about when
old thing you already had on the turtleneck, and then you're trying to cover it with this half bulky costume. You look stupid. And then you got this puppy jacket on. You look dumb as hell. You look so stupid. And for you to have that much money and you making these type of fashion decisions, I am glad that Mary Cosby called her out, but I want to see more of that. Like, her being immersed, something that's pretty fun shade. Because it wasn't like she was like, "Don't talk to me, don't come over here." She even immersed herself in the conversation, like, "Hey, just really quickly, Heather, you think that necklace looks nice?" I actually
it's better from when she was like calling, saying Heather looked inbred. She was saying that for a while. I mean,
my God.
It's surprising these women even film with her, but I think they just get that it's her thing now, because that's what she was saying to that new housewife. I always forget her, Monica, Jamie B's favorite, Monica. And she was like, "What are you eating?" And she's like, "A crepe." She's like, "Oh, a crepe." She's like, "You're always eating every time I see you." And she goes, "Yeah, I like to eat." She's like, "You're such a pretty woman. I would hate to see you eat your life away." It's like, what?
But that's more. She was being nasty, but it's like, if I'm going to sit with you all, like, that's more fun than her always having to read in, because the tides are turning to on her on Twitter. The people are getting upset with her. They're bored.
Really?
Yeah, they're just as bored as I am, because the reads are not in person. They're just, most of them are in the confessionals, because she doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to attend. She doesn't want to participate. When she does, maybe she'll say something here and there. Maybe she won't say anything. but it's all about her dragging in the confessionals, and it's getting old, especially if you don't participate. Girl,
But she
then
does
give me a
show up.
confessional look, because
She just
I could be a part of the
stays.
show.
She just stays in the Sprinter van because she's got to go to McDonald's. She's got to get coffee. My favorite is when they're talking about Angie K, the new villain, and this is Mary Cosby.
Who is Angie?
Who is your favorite?
Oh, on Salt Lake City, I honestly think all of them are killing it this season.
Yeah. It seems right now it's a good show. I'm on the edge of my seat, and I can't wait to the next
Yeah,
episode.
it switches. I will say this season I've been enjoying Mary for the comedy. Also Meredith and her random. She's like, my family, me and my family, my staff and my family. Okay, you can leave. You know, just I love that. And Lisa Barlow too, when she freaked out and was like, "You can't do my makeup. I do my own makeup." And then they went to the skin place.
Crazy.
And the producers did her so dirty. They did a close up of her in that episode. Did you see it?
No.
Of her makeup person doing her makeup. They had the harshest light on her. It showed every bump for the light you don't want to be under for your skin. And then this last episode when she went with Meredith to get a facial, remember they put their face in that thing, and Meredith's like, she's like, oh, I have like one pore, that's rough. And she sits down in the chair, and then Lisa's like whole face lit up, and she asked the lady, she's like, well, we have some things to work on. Like,
you know, I actually want to get one of those. Like once I saw it, I was like, "That's so cool!" And I had like this feeling that it's really
your T-zone
bad. Yeah, it's the worst for my body.
Mine too.
I
have
like
giant pores. I hate it.
Yeah, I like and this is I can't remember the people's names. I like the youngest blonde, like Heather's cousin.
Oh, Whitney, she's great. Yeah.
She's my favorite.
Did you like when Mary did this impression of Whitney?
I know, because you said this and you told me, and I'm like,
I don't know why you can't.
I don't know that. That is how Whitney talks. But I really do love her. I think she's fun. I think she's flirty. She's ready to get into it. And even in the last episode, she's like, well, girl, let's have a cocktail. She is wanting to get down. She's fun.
She's stirring the pot.
Yes,
I like it.
Because I think, and you tell me what you feel. I feel like she baited the broke one. What's the broke one's name?
Oh, Monica.
I feel like she baited old Brokey, okay? And was like, everyone's talking about this scandal. Like, do you know what it is? And she's like, duh. But
yeah, because last year, you're right.
On TV, she has no idea. And I feel like Whitney baited her. Like, no, I have no idea what it is. You know? And she's like, girl, everybody knows. You don't know? No, I never heard. What is it so that you are the one who says it and not me, girl? This your friend, and you decided to put it out on national television. I feel like Whitney baited her to say it on national television. Because
last season,
no way Whitney didn't know.
Whitney was in front of being like, oh yeah, Meredith, are you talking about Lisa sucking dick to get Vita tequila places? Is that what you're saying?
Last season, wasn't it?
Last season, she was like, Meredith said that she said that. And Lisa's like, what? She said that because so that you could get Vita tequila place, and so you could get tickets on the sideline, or what is it called, at the court for the games, the basketball games. That you did say that, Heather. You said it too. And then her and Heather almost came to blows over it because they were both drunk, and that really split up their relationship because they used to be super close cousins. And Heather was like, I'll never talk to you again. She's all drunk and they're in lingerie. Whitney's like, you said it. I'm just saying. Like, and you guys were talking about that.
They talked about on The Ultimate Girl, because that's where I fell in love with her. It was the Ultimate Girl trip, where they came back together as cousins and family. But do you feel like she baited her? And I gotta get another water. I'm all out.
Yes, of course she baited her. I'll read some comments while you're gone, because she was like, I'm not falling victim to spread this information. I'll just pretend I don't know, but I will get someone else to say it. So Whitney's learning the ropes of being a housewife. Carolyn, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Carolyn said, Love is Blind was my obsession, but this last season was crap. Nick and Vanessa can go away. Moving on to something anyone recommends. Love is Blind. I think Nick and Vanessa suck as hosts. It's pretty clear. There's a lot of tension there. And when the one season I did watch with that guy who's like from Wisconsin, he's like, I don't know if it's Adderall, I don't know what it is. Something weird was going on with him. And I was like, they need new hosts for this show. They need new hosts. So I am so behind on comments, you guys. I'm sorry. Jamie B, I like that. Yeah, I think he pulls it off, David Beckham, with the tattoos. Shannon Van says, you should show Nana that episode given how much she loves Ollie G. Nana hated Ollie G. She's like, I don't want to watch this. And I made Nana sit through Ollie G segments. Lavender Lady says, have you guys seen the new show coming out, House of Villains? I would love to see you two cover it. I need to watch it. Busy and I should definitely cover it. It's got so many people. Busy, have you seen House of Villains?
It started?
Yes. I think there's been one episode.
Hey, the Bay, House of Villains started. I wanted to talk about that with you today. That was one of the topics that I wanted to talk about.
We'll talk about it on our next live. But because I haven't watched the episode yet either. I'm just hearing that it started. And I saw that both Up and Adam and Zach Peter went to the premiere for it in LA.
Hold on. Let me
that's how I know.
What channel does it come on?
I don't E, I think.
It's E.
E Entertainment. So what is that?
I just want to make sure that because I'm going to YouTube TV right now and I'm making sure that
we can go watch it real quick and come right back. Jamie B says, I only watch sports to see the bulges and the butts. Oh, yes.
Okay, season 1. Now
Taylor Swift
I'll get notified.
Was a no-show in Minneapolis yesterday?
Beyonce would never. You see, what
happened?
Her. I don't know. I just know that Beyonce wouldn't do it. Oh man, it just came on because now I have to wait to the next one.
Sorry, Mr. Rock is 6'8" of a sexy B, 6'8". That's a tall man you got there. He's a tall man. Thank you, Daddy.
So I left. So you were saying that you feel like Whitney did big hair, right?
I mean, what?
You felt like Whitney?
Oh yeah, I think she's learning from being a housewife this long. Like I can get other people to say, I can get the newbies to say it, and that's what I'll do.
And she felt right for it. Hoodline and say, how do you feel about the broke girl?
I like her. Monica, oh my God, I like her. She is comes right out the gate. She's like, I had an affair with my brother-in-law. They're like, I'm sorry, what? For 18 months? What? The Mormon church hates me, but they love him. What? Also, why are you talking like that? You're a piece of shit. I'm going to say it in Portuguese. Good luck to you. Quit talking about your $60,000 ring because, I love Lisa Barlow.
I wish she would have brought up, but then it will show like a major insecurity, but I think that would have been a talking point. Maybe she'll do it later down the season. Who knows? When she was like, you're talking about me and you're wearing you have a $5,000 bag, girl. We all have money. Okay, don't act like I'm just doing too much. And I wish that Brokey would have said, well, I bought this just so I could be in the circle with you ladies because you make me like that would have been a great talking point to get more sympathy. But she didn't use that because she was like, girl, you're saying that I'm doing too much, and here you are with a $5,000 bag. Don't say no to me, girl.
But she cried about it because you're like, Mom, I had to get this bag to fit
I wish she would have brought it up and said,
yeah,
I did this because of how materialistic you are, and that's what you made people like me feel like this way. I bought this because of you and the way that you're acting. Instead, she just let that read go right over her head because she's like, you gotta be materialistic and you got a $5,000 bag. Don't say nothing to me about nobody being materialistic.
And if my housewives aren't a little materialistic and into that stuff,
I don't
then
want them.
Who are they? Okay,
you
so
have to
it's
be extremely messy or just very materialistic.
At 10, Busy.
I'm sorry?
Did you already say that? It starts Thursday at 10.
No. So it starts?
House of Villains starts this Thursday.
Oh, so it hasn't started yet.
No, Thursday.
You make me feel like I missed the show. You need to.
Well, that's what everyone's been asking me. Did you watch it? Are you
watching it? You have embarrassed yourself on this.
Oh, it's embarrassing. Yeah, I saw that Zach and Adam were at the same place at the same time. Apparently, there's beef with Up and Adam and Zach Peter. I again found out. I didn't even know.
Slapped in the front of that mess.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it. I thought
slept with you, and then they didn't tell the other one.
What's
that about?
Nobody wants to sleep with me, that's for sure.
Yeah, but they're now like besties for the resties because I remember
it hurts my heart.
Did we do it in a members only live where we talked about like what happened?
Yeah, like how I asked the question and I thought it was just going to be like, oh, they'll get over it. They're young. Because my thing is, they're so much younger than me. They're both like so talented and cute. And I love both of them. Honestly, I love both of them. I hate that they're fighting. I hope it's like fake. I really do. I hope there's just like made up and they're like trying to pitch this somewhere. I don't know though. But then I realized, shit.
That would actually be a really good
right?
Babe, can I get a garbage bag?
Jeez, can you be ready for this damn show and not be taking the trash out and getting another drink like an hour in?
I have like 3 cans of water on my desk.
Do you want to know look how much water I have? The 1, 2, and I have this.
Yeah,
and I
but it
have
seems
this.
like you like that because you are not even
I'm a
drinking
horizontal
both of them.
thinker.
Yeah, you're hoarding them up there with you.
Yeah, so I don't know what the current status of this. I saw Zach did one live, and I was just hoping that, you know, maybe they made up. I hope they made up because I mean, I feel like I don't really have an opinion because I'm so biased because I like both of them. If there was one I didn't like, I could be like, oh yeah, fuck that guy. But I genuinely love both of them, and they've both been really sweet and kind to me. So I don't know, Busy. What do you think? Could you quit picking up trash during the live?
We don't have any. They're under the sink. I'll find it. Thank you.
We are gonna drop Busy down because if you are not ready to go live, don't even show up for work.
I'm sorry.
Oh my!
No, because
how am I gonna sell this show? How am I gonna sell this show with my manager if you are picking up trash? This isn't the trash hour.
So in one of my last lives, which I want to thank everybody who started following me and started following this channel and my friends because of it. It was something that was said on the video because I watched it with them. And she said something like, I wish nothing but the worst for her. I laughed so hard. And
who are you talking about?
Rashonda. It's a whole scandal.
LaShonda. You have to tell me about it.
I laughed so hard and I spilled my cup. And it went through all of my electronic because I was trying to work during the day and then also do the video. So then like my mouse is broken. That's why I'm going over here now more. So I'm trying to get better at making sure that
thank you.
I'm trying to get better at making sure that stuff's not on my counter. I mean, on my own desk.
That was like way too long of a boring.
Too much. I'm going to spill it and break it. Sir,
you're better than this. Okay. D says they're too cute to fight. That's true. They're both so cute.
I don't watch those people, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna believe you and everything you have to say about it.
You do too. You do too.
I do.
You do too. I believe. I thought you watched Up and Adam.
No.
Oh, okay.
I watched his husband.
Jason. Yes, you watched Jay. That's what it was. I was like, you're lying.
I do not watch Up and Adam, but I do love Jason.
Oh, you got a little crunch?
Well, no, I just think we are similar in a lot of things. And when I got a chance to meet him and then talk to him, we became really close because of things I was dealing with. So like we're similar. So
I could see that because I really like get along. I mean, Jason and I are closer in age. I love Adam. But like, you know, there's like I feel like Adam's like he's like a little brother, like he's so young and beautiful, and Jason's just so beautiful, but he's also a little closer to my age. He is younger than me. I don't want to, out him. But
I wonder what it is with me and older people, and like I don't know. I like it. Oh my God! Speaking of Joleen, okay, I'm gonna bring this up, and you tell me what do you feel about this because it's really weird to me. And I want to get your opinion, okay?
Okay, I can't wait.
So this is a new thing that the kids are doing nowadays, okay? And I have a feeling about it.
Okay, okay, I'm ready.
Take test. Literally, anytime I go get tested, they always give me a bag of condoms, and there's some flavored ones in there, but they always give me like weird flavors, like mint chocolate. Like, what am I gonna do with this? A toothpaste, and I will deep throat a tube of toothpaste, like be so real. Anyways, girl, I'm gonna just get Miss Mint Chocolate out the way so y'all can say I did this fairly.
It's like a makeup tutorial. So
was he eating it?
I'm gonna do. We're gonna see.
This is my favorite brand. It's very inexpensive. This is Essentia. It comes with electrolytes, and if you put it on your dick, you won't get anyone pregnant or spread anything.
Like a makeup tutorial. So I'm gonna be using T number 5. This is one of the new ones that they just came out with. Girl, look.
But
oh my God.
I'm pretty sure it's a no for me. All right, y'all.
Is he gonna lick it? Oh no, don't. No, only if you have to.
Hold on.
Is he snacking on it? Oh no, don't bite it. You're gonna get pregnant. Ew.
Okay, y'all. It's not that bad. Like it doesn't taste. It's not.
He licked all the flavor off.
And he's giving us a review.
No, he did not.
I didn't watch the whole video.
Again, I don't know why they keep giving
what flavor is this?
Flavors, but okay.
He put the what? You just gotta lick it. You're gonna eat the whole thing. What is he doing? Why is he sucking it all?
I don't taste anything.
Because you licked it all off.
Okay, the next one is banana split. Now it's getting serious. Now we talking. Oh, child, this is making my hands greasy.
It's called spermicide. Okay, so what? I need your thoughts and feelings because me and Tay today were having a conversation about this, and I was thinking, what the hell is going on? And then if you're practicing, because I was like, well, that's a lot of spermicide getting in your system for like a random reason, because you know the first protection is the spermicide, the second is the rubber. And Taylor Bay was like, well, if you're practicing safe sex, you're supposed to put the condom over it before if you're gonna suck it.
Over
and
what?
I was like, oh my god,
Over
you're right. But you have to put it on the right way because the spermicide is in the inside part, right? Well, I guess if it's rolled out, it's on the whole thing. Never mind.
I honestly don't know.
It has to be across the whole. I'm assuming spermicide's over the whole entire thing because it's getting rolled down.
It doesn't say it has to go this side up, like either one.
Yes, it
right?
does. Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
As a male, you're supposed to put it.
I don't
pull
put it
the
on.
pointy tip because it's supposed to. You don't just put a condom on because it'll just break. This is sex education for those who've never had it before.
Sex or education?
Both. You put the condom on and you squeeze like the first inch or two, right?
Oh yeah, the little tippy tip.
Yeah, and then you roll the part out so that way when you do ejaculate, the sperm has a space to go. If you don't squeeze that part, then the condom's just too tight and the sperm's just gonna go straight through the condom.
It's gonna just shoot through.
Yeah, and you don't want that. You want to give space for it to go somewhere. So you squeeze the first part, then you put it on.
That's such a. I mean, I always knew that you do the little tippy thing, but I was like, yeah, that's what you do. I never thought of it as like the juice is loose and it could just shoot right through that thing.
Yeah,
the pressure, and that's like physics or some shit.
Yeah,
that's
amazing. Look at you, and we're teaching the girls.
This is and you know they went from Tide Pods to this. This is a little safer as long as he doesn't eat the whole thing. But I think the kids are teaching us now, Busy, that this is the new way to put the condom on. And Amy is right. This young man is why they had to put warnings on Tide Pods. Because what if he eats the whole thing? It comes out. It's gonna clog up his bowels.
Oh my God, Amy. This is crazy. So how do you feel about this? You want to keep watching? There's
of course I do. It's disgusting and I want to watch it.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
He's really enjoying this one.
All right, one. I don't know. It's not given.
What? It looked like it was given.
I don't taste any of these.
His lips are amazing.
They really are.
Does it not? Huh? It says banana split on the package, but I'm not tasting her. I smell her. But
maybe it's banana scented.
I've had enough of that brand.
Is he at work?
On to Trust X. First flavor is chocolate.
Ooh. Oh, that's great. That's great packaging.
Now we're talking. Come on, y'all. How are y'all gonna make a chocolate flavored condom and it don't even taste like chocolate? Like,
is he a doctor?
My thing is, do you think that the people are giving reviews? Like, oh my God, I'm going to do that one day. Yeah. I'm going to go onto condom websites and I want to see if people are writing it for those who are doing oral dye.
You know they're doing it. They're like, this one gets dry too fast. It doesn't taste that good. So? And I swallowed it and I had a tummy ache and it came out my doo-doo brown.
This is crazy. It's the bib though. Read this. It is the bib for me.
It's so
like
good.
He is sitting there like he is in a French restaurant. Bed bugs are around and he is eating condoms.
And he could just go like this, like, but he's like,
no.
Let me just put this. Let me get it down to the larynx. I mean, I just don't think you got to go that deep on it. You just going to deep throat the condom.
If you really want to taste it, I guess you got to really put the thing. Because I thought when I first saw the video, he's just going to do like okay. But you're right. Yeah. He is like going all the way down. I wonder if there's a reviewer out there. If this is a thing, oh my God. I thought I think right now that he's the only person who's doing it. But if there is a condom mukbang channel, because that's what they called it when I found this video. If there's a condom mukbang channel, I want to know.
Oh my God. I had never seen anything
like this.
No, Lace says, I'm going to play this clip for my college freshmen so I don't have to be that descriptive. Seriously.
Yeah, to be honest. This is crazy. I remember it was only one girl and she was She still is you know, but you know what? You
what?
like what you like. She loves penis, and that's okay. I remember one time she walked out of we were in high school. I want to say we were in 10th grade, and she walked out of class and she said, "Oh, it smells like a condom out here." Like, how many have you smelled?
I want to be her best friend. That was Mary Cosby, and that woman was Mary freaking Cosby. Busy's friend.
Come on, call back. I love the callback.
What's the point? What's the point? I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I don't know if I can continue, y'all. I don't know if I can continue. Anyways, grape.
Oh my god, I just had grape.
It's pretty looking. Oh no! God. Oh,
it was no taste of sour.
It's a Sour Patch Kid.
Like Robitussin.
Oh, I love Robitussin.
Like, oh my god. Anyways,
these kids today, they don't know. I used to pretend to be sick to get Robitussin.
This is ice cream. Joleen, that's a lot.
That's too much.
What kind of ice cream? These taste like vanilla. She took the top spot.
You see how open it was?
Oh my god, this one
how much spermicide is going in his body right now?
There's a couple more, but my taste buds need a reset. Like,
you're gonna get pregnant.
Anyways, kids, remember there is no such thing as safe sex, but there are things you can do to mitigate the spread of infectious diseases.
Amen.
Using flavored condoms.
I do like this guy
Have
though.
a good day.
Yes, me too.
Eric Lewis
I think he's very handsome, and this would be the best video. Who said it in our comments? I think this would be the best. This in addition to us, because I gave y'all sex education as well. It would be a great
Put
video.
your claps in the chat for Busy. Carolyn said, this guy might know how many minutes Jared was a zombie.
I think he would. That was a good video, but are you not concerned? Like, okay, so tell the truth.
Okay.
What would you do? You know, Auntie Joleen.
No, don't bring up. They're too young.
Joleen,
they're too young. Bring up somebody.
You're going on and you're going through, you know, she's a teenager now. And you opened up TikTok.
No, don't even say it. I can't. I'm not going there. She's too young.
Lucy is 17 years old.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I told this man, don't do that. Don't do that. I cannot go there in my head. I'm not going there. If I saw any person I knew who was a teenager do this, I would go call them, call their mom, call their mom's mom, their mom's mom's mom, and say, come get your kid. Something's wrong.
That's what I'm thinking, because you know we're going into the space of adoption and getting children. So we're having more conversations about what do we do? Like, if we both don't know, and we go on the internet, and are we looking at the internet and our child is eating condoms?
No.
I was like, it's not a bad thing. I think it's weird, but maybe not a bad. And I'm thinking, get that spermicide and plastic out of your mouth on the internet. He's like, well, he has a job. You can see some clipboards and stuff behind him. So how do you feel?
I think he might be a doctor. If he is an adult, do what you want to do. But it would just, no, if it was my kid, I'd be like, we're not eating that.
What constitutes an adult? Like, if Lucy was 21 and you saw her doing this on the internet.
We're not talking Lucy. We're not talking about Lucy. Don't even say her name.
You have to bring it real to life.
All right, we're gonna go say good night to Busy. He's sleepy, not listening to his friends. You should know from the drama community, family, kids, off limits. We ain't talking about it.
Okay, everybody's off limits, but someone think about
what would you do? What would you do? What would you do?
I would be on the phone with them and their parents. And it's not that I'm asking them. I want to know, okay, is this a new craze that people are doing? What's your end goal doing this?
I think you're trying to get attention.
I wouldn't want my child to be putting condoms in their mouth, or my nieces and nephew to be doing it because this is a new craze. They're like, well, I'm trying to teach sex education, that because in the end he had an amazing speech.
For sure. And I think it was
to be doing it because they're doing it for sex education or something like that. I would feel some type of way if my child was like, that's just what they're doing on the internet. I need the views.
No, because people can grab screenshots and you just don't want. That's for the rest of your life of you deep throating condoms.
Be a doctor.
No.
And I'd be the attorney surgeon general. And they're like, this you trying to be the attorney surgeon general? This you? I don't know. I'm really scared about being a parent. I want to be so badly. there's a situation that was going on personally with family, and it kind of triggered me today. But I'm scared of stuff like this, and people just have access to the internet. I wouldn't know what to do if I looked up and it's like my daughter or my nephew or niece. I guess we could use nephews out here sucking on. This one's a strawberry banana, so we're gonna. And then you're eating condoms, and my response is,
I would say just don't eat it. Educate yourself on it. We can talk about it, but let's not put it. Not everything needs to go on the internet. And I know that's a novel idea to kids nowadays because they were born with it, but not everything needs to go on the internet. And there are things you will regret. You don't know about it right now, but eventually, because if I had been filmed at that age and younger, oh my God, I would be so embarrassed.
I wish I never took a nude, and I have had plenty and sent plenty. Okay,
Isn't any of them ever come back? Like
no,
people are gonna show them.
I don't think the people are worried about me in one bit, but like there's some things that if I can make sure that you're not doing, because they say this, he actually does want to run for city council one day. He just changes his mind. He's like, you know what? I'm now 40. My lifestyle has changed. I'm really invested in it.
By that time, though, busy, we will be having condoms for dinner. Like it, progress will be made. I feel like we joke, but in the long run, this is the least of our worries. If the worst thing your kid's doing is tasting flavor condoms, you're okay. You're good.
His race will be over though if there's like.
Not necessarily. Look at Anthony Weiner. He had multiple campaigns even after he got caught. The Weiner mobile.
The whole crackhead ran DC for a long time.
The crackheads still run DC. So it is right.
Long time.
That was a scandal of all scandals.
And people loved them. So I guess if you could do good work, it doesn't matter if you're sucking down condoms.
Not every crackhead is, what we've seen with crackheads on YouTube. Sometimes they get the job done. PMR says, y'all would die if you knew how I taught my pebbles. Friends started bringing their kids over for some education. Well, now you got to tell us what you did.
Yeah. Okay. Kill us. If we're going to die, we are here for the challenge. Kill us.
Busy. Speaking of crackheads, a 90-day fiance. Now this person isn't a crackhead, but that
was a horrible transition. We're getting
sorry. Okay, but was
Speaking
in the
podcast, I'm going to not talk about one.
This person was a part of some of the YouTube drama from the Home Depot Gen days, and recently got arrested, and it brought out Brooke Graham, the singer who sings Brooke Graham.
Oh, Brooke Graham, your Human Resources Department, 4097. Oh, Brooke Graham, I'm calling right now. Oh, Brooke Graham. Brooke Graham, now I'm getting threats from you. Brooke Graham, I don't cater to terrorists like Tony. Oh, Brooke Graham, I've got you. Brooke Graham, your husband fucking hates you. Brooke Graham, you go live from work all the time. Oh, Brooke Graham. Brooke Graham, you're sleeping with nurses in your hospital.
Cody and John have sent their
what the fuck is wrong with all of you?
And everything to the police for them to look at. If you think that anything came from either one of them, it has not, because those will also be given over to them so that it can be proved that it didn't come from either one of them if they need to.
So
I know he was so I know he had to be jizzing over this like content coming out.
Well, he was. We watched it. Tell us what's the rundown, Busy? What's happening? Who is this person and why are we talking about this?
You shared it. I can't move this. I don't know.
So here we go.
Yes.
Go ahead, Busy.
Yeah, so Lita Margarita arrested in Wisconsin, allegedly used her job to steal thousands. So this is what I know, and then you come in with the rest. But I know she was on 90 Day Fiance. So what I do know is that y'all remember when the YouTube streets had everything going on. Cheryl's World was a part of it. We had that man in the cottage who was a part of it. You had, I don't even think we even had Anna Maria by that time. We had the sex worker who was squirting. Like we had so much stuff. And Lita was also a part of all of that stuff. And I remember it being so many court cases with Cheryl's World and JY, and Lee was a part of it, and so was Hotmail and my Sim Boy. It was just so much. Those were the great times.
The greatest days of our lives.
Yeah,
now it's all like D characters who are like, I hate you. I hear a bad.
And it seemed like she wants to live her regular life. She's like, look, I'm done with this stuff on the internet. I'm going to be doing this stuff in the. And why is it now, Joleen? Why all the white people be doing all of these scandals in these like Wisconsin, Minnesota? Like what is it because the world ignores y'all? Like what is happening where it's so many crimes happening in that one place?
Well, on behalf of all white people, thank you for acknowledging me as the spokesperson for all white people. We're cold, we're bored, we're drunk, and we want your money. And that's as easy as that. You know, that's what happens.
It just seems like once you get for whatever that last Great Lake is inward, it just all of those states,
murders and just money laundering and just all kinds, because it's, you know, it's cold a lot of the year in these states. It's dark, you know, we're close to Canada. They're a bad influence.
She lived in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, with that guy. I didn't watch her season of 90 Day. I only basically know Lita from the YouTube drama. And like Busy said, she had disappeared, but allegedly she came back on the scene recently. And then this happened. So she's been in people's chats. That's what the cottage boy was saying in his live. Really? So I guess she was back. I haven't seen her.
Me neither.
So I don't know, but this is some really crazy stuff.
Like what actually happened? Because I didn't listen to his whole live.
Well, I barely listened because it's. I mean, he's not like
he's
really
right. He's so
feeding the information. Yeah. So apparently, you know, she was arrested. I think a woman came on his live, and her name was Stacy, and she seemed to know quite a bit about the justice system. I don't know if we've seen her on a live before, but she seemed to know what was up. And apparently Lita, known for her time on 90 Day Fiance, has been arrested. And I guess this happened on Friday, allegedly using her place of work to steal thousands of dollars.
Oh my God. This sounds very similar to somebody who tried to send me an RO.
Don't even start, because that person don't even unleash the beast, because she is focused on JY. Let her focus on the cottage boy. Don't even.
I'm leaving it alone.
He already tried to drag her name, and she said she got the FBI, the CIA, and a lawyer, and defamation and slander is coming. And we've seen so many of these threats, and JY never has accountability. So if this one sticks, let her be. Let the beast rest, okay?
It's
so
crazy.
According to cops in Portage, Wisconsin, I don't even know where Portage is, and I'm from up in that area. They were notified last week by the owners of Loggerhead Deco. I don't know what the hell that is. They'll tell me. A glass bottle decorating company. Okay, interesting. That Margarita made fraudulent payments and withdrawals to several outside business accounts and customers using the company's account info. Okay. Whoa. Cops say some victims have reported several thousands of dollars, oh my God, missing from their accounts. And again, this is all alleged. This is what she's been charged with. She hasn't been tried. She hasn't been convicted.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars missing from their accounts. And Marguerite, I don't even know how to say her last name, is now facing charges of theft from a business setting, forgery, and wire fraud against a financial institution. And that's her and her husband, Eric. Remember, Cheryl sued them and won? Do you remember?
Yes, do remember.
And she was like, I'm taking the Porsche. Apparently, Perry has a video. Did Perry answer in the chat if you guys know?
Wait a second, what?
Someone said Perry's video was hilarious. Was it from today? Because we can pull it up, because I would like to take a little look at what Pear Bear has to say about this. So police say she may be hit with additional charges as the investigation continues. Fans of the show would have a hard time forgetting about Lita joining the cast in season 6. She moved from Indonesia to Wisconsin to live with her fiance, Eric Rosenbrook.
Yeah.
Was a pretty demanding wife to be, often spewing stories that were larger than life. And she even forced Eric to give his teenage daughter the boot from their home. Oh my God. Margarita also obtained a restraining order against Eric's kid. Oh my God. These people love their restraining orders.
Oh, the girls love an RO. Oh my God, we should, in members only. I think let's talk about that. Let's watch Perry's video, because
Okay.
Those girls look like they come over and strike.
Oh, they do. They love to come over and strike.
Yeah,
so
so let's do that.
We'll
in
move
members
over
only.
to members and
Yeah.
cover
We'll
like
really quickly cover it. What he said.
Juiciest of the juice, but
That's crazy.
It's crazy that it's like this is. I mean, these 90 Day Fiance stars. I mean, these reality stars in general. This is some Jen Shaw level. I wonder if this is going to be a crime where they were live on Cheryl's channel. Oh, we gotta check that out. And V. Oh, we love V.
Wait a second, V. Okay.
I miss V.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Remember when Taylor Bay tended to be V and he was B when we did the parody?
Yeah.
And he was like,
Those are such good old days.
Those were so before people started threatening us. It was so nice. Oh God. If we could just do this with no one threatening our lives or our families or our livelihood, it would be
everybody don't take yourself so seriously. Put those ROs down. Put those ROs down. You don't need them.
Yeah, so I wonder if this is gonna be like a Jen Shaw situation where she could be
she was that bad of a person. She was awful.
Facing federal time. Why wasn't she racist? Well, didn't she
I don't watch 90 Day Fiance.
Now this is what I remember now that things are coming back to me. I didn't know anything about Lita when we first started.
Yeah.
I knew she liked sipping key. She sent us a couple messages here and there. Thank you, blah, blah, blue. I didn't know because I watched 90 Day, but I didn't watch her season. I don't think I watched her season because I don't remember her. Yeah. But also I didn't really enjoy that show super much. But I think she was part of that whole, remember when they went after our wonderful auntie and Auntie's advice?
Oh, yes.
And like calling her racial slurs. Yeah. I think this one
was doing it.
Well, I think JY exposed her. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But exposed her for these racial slurs and text messages to Auntie or something, not to re-trigger like Auntie, because Auntie had to put up with so much from these losers. But
how are you an other and then you are treating others like others? Well,
I mean, we see that all too
so weird
often, unfortunately. So yeah, I that's kind of what I remember. And then she was also very like, make America great again, and I was like, okay. But
you just got old.
Leave it alone until members. Leave it alone until members. You just got a new job. We can't have you lose another job. Like, come on now, friend. Go. You take a couple breaths. Oh my gosh. So this is some pretty serious stuff. Okay. Avaria says Lita tried to dox Auntie and her followers. Oh no, you don't mess with Auntie. Had I known that when we first started this, we could have done an expose on this one.
That was highly inappropriate, and I apologize, you guys.
I don't know what you were going to say. You'll have to tell us in members.
It's 90 Day Fiance. Isn't that a show where someone from another country gets? It's like, girl, make America great again. You just got here, girl. You don't know.
Oh, got it. Mm-hmm.
Now I said.
You and JY are going to be in the Xenophobe Club together. I'm going to have to put you.
America great again, girl. You just got here, okay? Then they gave you citizenship, and you're like, well, now I'm going to steal. Like, what restrictions?
Well, I think the Cottage Boys were already saying, get out of our country, because, they love doing that.
I'm glad you brung it up, because I've been dying to talk about it for a hot minute. First of all,
amen.
I think they had the 148 up there talking. We'll have to talk about it in members, but
he had guests.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's like got the pneumonias. She was like, oh, but I have just enough time to fat shame. Isn't she fat? And then she was like, I guess they had to be like, you should go. You sound sick. She's like, wait a minute. One more comment. Doesn't she look like she gained weight?
Oh my God. I'm tired of you.
What are you pulling up? Okay, so give
I
us a
am pulling
quick
up the last thing. Well, did
before
you
we
have
go to
one more thing you want to
members.
talk about? There's something that I wanted to show.
No, I want
I
you
think
to
we talked about it
talk
in
about it.
members only though, and I can't remember. But this
okay.
is so you're if you're a member, and if you're not, you should be. You know, sorry we took this month off, but love us still. There was a story that you talked about with this gaslighting mukbanger, who had a girlfriend and
Yes.
like
No, is that the same
yes.
story as the people that you because Busy's already got a full-time job. He's not even trying to be a blogger, and this guy is getting all these views and killing it. So is this the same story?
So no, this is not the
Oh,
same
okay.
story. This is the different story. This is the story with the ones they used to have their names are called Tay and Lou,
I
and they
remember this
used to
story.
do
Mukbangs. What's going on? Ghosts?
I don't know. Babe, you okay? I think it's
Oh, here we go again. First it's cleaning up the trash, and now Tay fell down the stairs. Can you get it together?
I thought Oliver was at the door, and I don't. The people have the puppies.
No, I know. I'm just
So I think it was Tay and Lou. Oh, so it's Tay and Lou, and they had a very bad breakup. They had a channel for a long time, eating seafood, eating all different types of food. They loved each other. They had been with each other for a long time. Then they had a very tumultuous relationship where Tay kind of exposed herself as a narcissist, and Lou kind of came out as the victor in all of this
I
because
remember
Tay
this.
exposed a lot of who she was.
Mhm.
And I think she's back to her old ways because
Does she have a new lady?
look at
I'm
you.
sorry, but we need to get into all the lesbian influencer drama because these lesbian
The
influencers are
lesbos
bringing
have
it.
so much going
What'd you call it?
on.
A lesbot? Did you call these women?
Lesbon.
Lesbon.
Yeah.
What's a lesbon?
Somebody who used to be my favorite YouTuber who's problematic, so I stopped watching him, which is probably why I shouldn't say lesbon. I don't know if it's problematic me saying lesbon, but he used to call them lesbons. So I was like, oh, it's lesbons.
Okay, we'll just say lesbian. So, just to be safe.
Just to be safe. Well, she has gotten a new thing, which if you've watched all of this stuff, and we're not gonna go through the whole channel, but if you watched, and I'm sure she did because she looks
This is the new
crazy,
girl.
yeah. How can you watch all of this stuff that happened with that other young lady? When Tay exposed herself so horribly as a horrible person, and we went through those videos in on our I think it was membership. But they went through so much, from people owing people money and Tay wanting to make sure that Lou did videos with her because that's when they made the most money. She didn't make a lot of money if Lou wasn't on the video, and she needed her to help her. And then she stopped doing videos because Lou said, I'm moving and I'm leaving and I'm not coming back. And then Tay tried to expose her as this person who was being mean to her, but then she was exposing her own self. Like Tay did all of the stuff herself. Lou really didn't do much. It was really Tay saying it, and I pressured her to get it. She was showing receipts, and the receipts were showing how she was the narcissist. It was really bad. And now she's with this young lady who, in my opinion, she's obsessed with her. Like every time they're looking at each other in a video and they're talking about stuff, she's looking at her like she's God. And my thing is, knowing that this is like an internet relationship, how can you not see all the stuff that happened to the last person and not feel like you're gonna get the same customer service?
It's the same reason that you date people who cheat with you, or you date people and you know about their problematic past. You think it's not going to happen to me. It's not going to happen to me. I'm different.
Young lady.
Well, and also I think it has a lot to do with that fame is addicting, and that notoriety and any kind of recognition and looking for it. So I think it's a little bit of, maybe a clout chase, a little bit of they want attention. So that she's like, I'll just date her. We'll see. I'm on the come up. Even if it doesn't work out, my name will be out there. Or maybe it's just the same reason, people go and they marry serial killers in jail. People are weird. People are weird. Love makes you do the wacky, like they say in Buffy.
That's
So,
true.
but go check out Busy's other videos. Can you give just a brief synopsis of this Lashonda woman? Is that her name?
Yes.
She's
So
huge, right? Like she's a big
yes,
deal.
it's Lysandra and
Lysandra.
it's Lysandra and Rayshonda. So Rayshonda is the famous one, the actual famous one. I wish I could pull up, but I have nothing prepared for this. But Rayshonda
Oh, way
is
to be prepared. I love us. We have nothing prepared for that.
yeah. So Rayshonda is the actual famous one. She does videos, and I can you can Google a quick video of Rayshonda really quickly because
Rayshonda,
that's
okay.
how famous she is.
I got her name wrong. Oh, good.
She does the videos. A lot of them were about Beyonce, where she really took off, and then a couple of them around F around and find out. Like you don't want to F around and you don't want to find out. So I'm gonna share this, and then you guys can see her because I'm sure you've seen her before.
Okay.
Let me share this. Boom. And here's the YouTuber that we're talking. I mean, the TikToker we're talking about. She's not a YouTuber. Here's the TikToker we're talking about.
You're not a broad, but you stay lifting us up. And to that, I say thank you. Today, we're here to discuss a very pressing matter that nobody seems to be talking about. The Renaissance Tour. It's really okay. Everybody has been real quiet since they got their tickets. Like that's the only thing that we got to worry about. Number one, here, Louisville, Kentucky, July 17th. It's on a Monday. Now, I already let Beyonce slide because she dropped the Renaissance album on my birthday. I thought she was trying to overshadow my day, but I took it from her. Okay? July 17th, hot. Okay? What are we wearing? Huh? Just a tank top and shorts? Or are we going all out? Who's going to be on guard if somebody passes out? I don't know. Are you wearing a lace front or are you not? I don't know. You all continue to ask me, Rashonda, what should I wear? I'm going to. I haven't the clothes that I have now currently in my store are already selling out. So it will be new stuff in before this day. Number two, church clap. We have no choreography. We don't know what to do while we're standing there. Do we just clap? We have no visuals, Beyonce. You left us out to dry.
That's true. She did.
What kind of foundation does she wear? Because I need that for the concert. Gotta be sponsored by Gorilla Glue because it's not moving. Nobody's talking about it. And it's really very important. If you are in the Beehive or in Club Renaissance, no assigned seating, what time should I arrive? If the concert starts at 7 p.m.
That's true. That was 7. That was
should
standing
I be
room.
there
Standing
at
only.
1 p.m. so that I can get up front? So hopefully some of her sweat will fall into my eye. And these are the questions we need answered. Thanks.
Oh my gosh. I love her.
She's amazing. I think the thing that I love the most about her is when she starts her videos. Like she's like
so funny.
You're not a broad, but you keep giving us support. And to that, I say thank you. Like I love every way she starts a video where she's going through a bit of a scandal right now, kind of, because her partner, Lysandra, had not been paying the bills for her home and other utilities, and also was borrowing money, tons of it, from friends and family. So they're a lot in debt. She got evicted from her home, her and her daughter. They were evicted from their home. And now she's filed for divorce. I think the divorce proceedings will start or conclude on November 17th. It's a swift process out there in Louisville, Kentucky. They're not playing with y'all. So it's been a lot to cover. You all should go ahead and watch my video. I've gotten a lot of traction that I did not think that I was going to get from it. It really was just, really, Joleen, it was this. I woke up early in the morning. I was trying to clean the house. I had nothing else to do. I saw the video of her the other day saying, oh, I'm getting a divorce. I'll talk about it whenever I talk about it. I was like, oh, that's really hard for her. Then I saw the video. I was like, wait, she's a lesbian? And then she's getting a divorce. So after that, I just kept watching the videos, and I truly got online because I wanted to gossip. It was no rhyme or reason. I was like, I need to talk to. I should have just called you.
Those are the things that then that's how it was with Scandival for me, because I hadn't covered Vanderpump in a minute because I was like, freaking Vanderpump, you know. And then I just got on TikTok and I started making content about just, you know, that's what we do, me and you, comedy and commentary, you know. And I just started talking about it, and then soon all of a sudden I'm in friggin' the what was that Hulu show, Nightline, and they're using a clip of mine, and people start subscribing to me for Vanderpump stuff, and I never did that before. So that's exactly what you do as a content creator. If you follow what truly like you did, what you truly just have an opinion about, and what you truly are interested in, and give your perspective and want to talk about it, the things you want to talk about what you're friends with, people will find you, and people that already enjoy you just want to hear your perspective on stuff. So that's exactly, you did it 100% the right way.
Yeah, it was fun talking about that. If people are still watching that video, still having comments,
because you're hilarious and talented. And did you start your improv classes?
No, they started in November.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for you.
I just had to sign up and pay for them. Yeah.
Excited. Okay, well, we have a Messy Members coming up here in about 13 minutes. It's at 7:55 Pacific. I'm going to go take Teddy real quick, take him for a quick walk so he can go potty and stuff.
And they're going to start going to sleep.
Back.
So I'm going to help them wind down in the house.
We'll be back. Yay.
Nasty.
We got to take care of our fur babies, and then we're going to get nasty. We're going to get so dirty. All the messiness. We'll be talking about it. Here's the link in the description to join the Messy Members. If not, thank you for joining this live, and we'll be back very soon with another one. And shout out to all of our super chats. Busy. Who are we thanking?
We want to thank Lil Darn, who's been a member for a month. Eileen for the $20 super chat. We really do appreciate it. And Carolyn, who's been a member for 4 months. Thank you so much for all of that support.
Yay. All right. Well, we're going to go and take care of the fur babies, and then we'll be back. Get your messy hats on. He's already, did you hear him shake over here?
Yes. I was like, what in the Christmas is going on?
He's been so patient, but he's ready. He's like, Mom, let's go. You gave me dinner before. I got to get outside. And I got a number 2 working up there. All right, you guys. So we will see you shortly on Messy Members. And if not, then we'll see you next time on our channel. Bye.